All those in favor? Opposed? Okay, carried. Catherine, I think you wanted to speak to 2E.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chair. Item 2E is the OACH Asset Management Resident Community Services Referral Pilot. This is a very important project undertaken much with the collaboration of these 3 units and was very successful in its outcome. We have had conversations about this referral pilot a couple of times at this boardroom table. And now the report is finally coming to the board, where it's not put for discussion, but for consent only. Our goal here is to keep, the purpose of OACH is to ensure that seniors retain their housing. When they get into arrears, there's a place they can go, there's assistance available to them. There's an enormous amount of work flowed through to OACH during this pilot, but they were able to meet the deadlines. And they were most successful in keeping those tenants housed. Part of this report also identifies, as we know as a board, we approved the additional staff for the resident community services. We approved additional staff for asset management. As a direct result of both of those departments having additional staff, it increases the workload of OACH. We've long had a conversation that the tsunami is coming. Once those files start flowing from TCH directly through to OACH, it's going to be a problem. Well, we've hit that wall. The workflow has increased so much that we're actually having some challenges with staffing in that area. So the need is now. At the Resident Community Services meeting, we actually asked the Commissioner of Housing and Equity to bring forward a business case outlining the need for additional staff. If we do not hire these additional staff, we're already at the point where we're having to turn away files. And that is not serving anybody well. Most of our seniors and vulnerable tenants, we're counting on us to keep them housed. So I wanted this board to look closely at that report, understand there's a need for additional staff. We've got to get that business case brought forward to this board, and we've got to get those staff hired. We are doing in the few staff that are there because their workload has doubled. And as a result, staff may leave. And what are we going to do then? We need to ensure that OACH is successful and has the staff complement it needs to be successful.